Hello YouTube, we are back with another redstone tutorial, and in today's video we are looking at a 3x3 water door, and as you can see it's extremely awesome and extremely fast. Like the opening is like I don't even know how sort of got out to be that fast, but I mean it is that fast. And that sort of water that's here just disappears, which is awesome. Which is awesome. But yeah, let's just do that once more. And as you can see, that water there literally just goes down, and then the blocks go up one thing later. But as you can see, if I don't break the thing, it's extremely small. And the wiring here is actually one wide. Now the actual thing to make it work and not have the water going everywhere is actually 3 wide. So you need to have some blocks here to fix the water. But the water doesn't really it's just that to have it really in a contraption, so you can't really get rid of that. But I mean, you can also do that as well. Have the resin dust there, and have a 1-tick signal going into that. So here, if we have a resin block there with a piece of dust there, then if we do that, as you can see, if it receives a 1-tick signal, it'll work, and then once again it will work again. And yeah, it's pretty cool like that. Now if you want to have the whole thing one wired, then you can obviously just do this or something, and then have a sticky piston monosable right there, and then that can be your input there. So just putting redstone dust into that or whatever. But you can also have a dual edge up here as well. It's one of these. Let me just get to the. So you'll have to have that, and then have a torch here, and then have a 2 pieces of dust there, and then have your sticky piston with a redstone block like that, and that'll also work. So if you want to have it on the actually never mind. You need to have a half slab right here, and then you can update that just like that. Alright, so but yeah, that will also work. So if you want to have it working on a lever, then you can also have it hooked up to that, and it will work perfectly like that. So yeah, it's basically a choice now. But I mean, it's a pretty cool door, so let's just get on with the tutorial. So what you want to do is you want to start off by having your sticky pistons underneath the door, which will basically just be controlling the bottom blocks, and just so that the water doesn't spill everywhere in the door. And so then you want to have with an air space in between them. And then have your door blocks like that. So these will be 2 blocks below the door, or the door, the actual door bit. Then you want to have on all of the sides of these blocks, you want to have your blocks or any old block. Now you need to have a block here and also here, because then the water will actually just stuff up the redstone when the block actually gets retracted. Because see, there's a block there now to prevent it from going out, whereas it would actually go out now without a block there. So that's important to have, as well as that. And then what you want to do is you want to start off with the sides, or start with the sides now. And what you want to do is just have a tower of sticky pistons like that, just with blocks in the front. It's not actually that bad to have. It's just pretty easy to just have, I guess. So just like have the just sticky pistons like that, just like a normal 3x3 door, I guess. So just repeat that on the other side like that, and that's it for that bit there. So now what you want to do is you want to have your, basically these two quartz blocks are going to be your water sources. So you want to have on all four sides of that a block, so preventing them from just like spilling out everywhere, making a big old mess. And then what you want to do is you can have like your ceiling and also your sides. So like just like that, not too bad. And other side like this and like that. Now these two blocks here don't have to be anything if you don't want to have anything, because like it's basically not doing anything for the actual door to work and not spill everywhere. But these blocks here, you need to have blocks here basically, because when these sticky pistons right here will actually extend, then the water will start traveling over them like that. And as you can see, there's a gap here for it to spread even more, which we don't want. So I've basically just had prevented that by just placing a block there. And so that's a little easy fix there, not too bad. And let's just get with the top pistons now. So what you want to do is you just want to sort of mirror the bottom on the top, just like that. So have two blocks above the top, like that. Now this block here is going to be your input block, where you're basically just going to hook up a 1-tick pulse to, like the methods I've basically shown you. Then what you want to do is you want to have two droppers either side, like that, and then two hoppers leading from those droppers, like that. And that's basically your monotable done. But basically you just want to put an item in the droppers here, so that they actually do work. And the item doesn't have to be anything special. You just have to have any old item in it. And then what you want to do is you just want to take a comparator output with a sticky piston facing down with a redstone block, like that. And then what you want to do is repeat the same thing on the other side, just like that, with the redstone block like that. And then what you want to do is you want to have a block at the middle piston right here, with a redstone dust there. Same thing on the other side, so just repeat it. And then on either side, you just want to have a sticky piston facing down. But the sort of the input does vary, I guess. On this side, what you want to do is you want to have a redstone block like that, and then have a repeater going from that redstone block, and then have a dust there, and then have a block here, and then have a redstone dust there with a block down and then block up like that, and then have a repeater going into another piece of dust like that, and then it will be powering that piston right there, on the same delay as this, basically. Now on this side, you can actually do something different. So you can have a more resource friendly side, I guess. And that's a bit too low, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. So what you want to do on this side is you want to have a piece of dust there with a repeater, and then have a torch on the side of that with a solid block right here. That's just to sort of like be a little bit resource friendly on that side. Because like, I mean, a redstone block is pretty expensive. It's definitely more expensive than a torch and a solid block. So if you do want to save on a tiny bit of resources, then that's your opportunity for the store to basically do. So So then what you want to do is you want to hook up any old one-tick monostable to this. So what I'm going to do is basically just do the same thing I did on the other one. Just have your one-tick monostable like that. And we forgot to put in the water. But that's basically it for the actual door. So let's just like do it again. But yeah, as you can see, it works and it's functional. All we got to do is put in the water, just like that. And let's give it a test again. So as you can see, the water goes down. You can make your way, or sort of not make your way, I guess, because it's a water door. And then it's basically you just have to reactivate it to make it close or open. And there you go. So this was actually made with, I've actually forgotten that I have made it with someone. I should have made it. I'll probably like have a on-screen sort of thing. But yeah, in the editing thing. But this is actually made with Filip 85006, I think. So I'll just type it in the chat for you guys. I think that's it. Just that. And so he's actually a pretty good guy. Does good redstone. So I'll probably link him in the description if you do want to check him out. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this redstone tutorial. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And peace.